Mr. Kevin Nealy, fittest school teacher in Fairfield.
That must be it.
How are you, mate?
Oh, I'm good. That was a good workout.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Sunday morning, you like the Sundays?
Yeah, it's nice, a little kind of wind down to kind of the more intense ones of the week. So I love me a Sunday.
How often a week do you train?
4 to 5 times. So depending on how I feel. Usually a rest day on Friday, and then one more if the legs are sore.
How long have you been training here?
It's about a year and a half.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
So tell me, what actually brought you to BKAThletics? Like, how did you find us?
So I was never a fan of like the big box gym kind of thing. Like, I had no idea what I was doing. You know, I'm not one of those people who can plan my own workout, push myself hard enough. So I was kind of looking for the next step. So I looked into some CrossFit in Fairfield. And when I was kind of doing my research and checking out all the gyms, and I came here, and it was just, it kind of blew all the other ones away. It was, you know, meeting with the actual owner of the gym, and it was you taking the time to talk to me about, you know, lifestyle and nutrition and fitness and the why and the what I wanted. And it was just more than a like, hey, welcome to the gym, like put you through a quick workout and see what you can do. And it was kind of, you know, more full circle kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Did you feel that was a good foundation for you at the start?
It felt fantastic from the start, absolutely.
Because how many sessions did we do? 3 or 6 PTs?
Yeah, we did 3. Yeah, with I think one with you and then a couple with Justin. And then getting into it was scary, but it was awesome.
Yeah, good stuff, mate. So what? You know, mentioned you're a school teacher in town. What school do you teach at?
I teach 4th grade at Riverfield, so
okay.
Right down the road.
How long have you been there for?
This is year 8.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, and where were you before
Nowhere.
that? Nowhere.
Yeah.
Are you originally from Fairfield?
I grew up in Stratford.
Okay.
And then once I started teaching, I moved down to Fairfield.
Great. Cool. And what college did you go to?
University of New Haven.
Nice.
Yeah, my undergrad and my master's.
Good. So, mate, I know you're a mad Spartan racer.
Yeah.
Talk to us about that.
So my first race in 2014, they had one at Citi Field, which is where the Mets play.
Yep.
And I'm a huge Mets fan. So I was like, you know, this has to be cool. Like, you get to run through the stadium and, you know,
right,
kind of see places you wouldn't normally see.
Yeah. Was that a sprint?
Yeah, stadium sprint. And then since then, I was just hooked. The challenge of it, high intensity, I think one of the big things that's still kept me really into it after 6 years now is just, it pushes me so far out of my comfort zone that like, you know, the challenge of it is just incredible. And I get kind of the same thing from here.
Yeah.
You know, there's workouts that are posted that I still feel uncomfortable about.
Right.
And I say, you know, there's no way I can do 150 wall balls, or, you know, there's no way I can do that many rounds at this weight. And, you know, you come in and you get it done, and it's a huge feeling. So, yeah, that was 2014. I ran 3, I think, my first year, 7 the next, 11, 17.
Wow.
So it keeps on growing. Last year I did 22, and then my goal this year is 28. So last year I completed my 72nd total, and then the goal this year is to hit 100.
Wow. And then how long did you have between races last year with 20?
Yeah, so it's tough. In the summer kind of months, spring and summer, when there's a lot of them, it's probably 2 a month.
Got it.
And then sometimes multiple laps at the same venue.
Right.
Yeah, so like last year I went out to Hawaii and I did a sprint, a super and a beast in the same weekend, so I'd run about 30 miles in that weekend.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's your favorite distance of the Spartan? What resonates with you, the sprints, the middle, or the long?
Honestly, like they all they have their little their benefits to them. The sprints are fun. It's just it's a quick run through. You know, you can kind of try to go faster through the obstacles.
Right.
And then supers and beasts, you kind of really have to plan your race technique out a little bit more. And
a bit grindy.
Yeah, you know, you don't want to be 10 miles in a beast and, you know, still doing 30 burpees because you slipped off of an obstacle. So
right,
you kind of have to take things a little easier. And then I did an ultra last year, which is the 30-mile one.
Got it.
And
how long did that take?
9 hours.
Oh my Lord.
So it's 2 laps of the beast.
Yep.
So you start at 6 in the morning, do the first lap. The first lap I finished in under 4 hours, which was my goal.
Yep.
You get back to the little transition point, change, refuel, repack, and then get back out there.
Yeah.
So I have another one in May, an ultra. So I mean, I've never been a distance runner. I've been able to run. I played soccer my whole life, you know, decent running shape, but a 30-miler was never something I thought I would do, and you know, to be able to do it is pretty cool.
Sure. Do you do any outside training outside of here to prep you for those endurance races, or you just do CrossFit?
So I do CrossFit, and then for the running stamina, I do a lot of trail running. And then actually recently I just bought a weighted vest.
Okay.
To kind of trail run with that too, to kind of get me a little bit quicker and increase my stamina a bit.
Yeah. Let's talk about the mindset a bit. What sort of mindset do you have to have? Because I mean, I'm very intrigued as well. I haven't done any Spartan races, but you know, I like enduring, and I like that kind of resonates with me, the longer kind of races. So, talk to me about, you know, your mindset, and also I want to talk about your fueling, because you touched on that.
Right.
What do you eat? But what sort of mindset do you have to do those longer races? I mean,
so it's funny, mindset is something we talk a lot about with the students, and we talk about growth mindset and kind of the grit and determination.
At school? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's kind of a big focus in school now. And I think it's kind of the same thing with the races. It's, you know, having a plan for it, preparing well for it, but then, you know, when you're in the middle of it, really the grit, the grind, the determination to kind of get through. And, you know, there are some races where I've run them and felt fantastic, and then there are some races that, like mile 3 out of 15, I feel beat down. Right. You know, things are hurting, you know, just, and, you know, to really just kind of suck it up and keep on going, you know, that kind of having that mindset really helps you through it. Fueling for the races, I've tried some of those UCAN ones. I like the powder one. Yeah. Really kind of helps me at the beginning of the race, you know, for a few hours into the race, of having good energy, feeling pretty good going into it. Yeah. Sustained energy. Yeah, it's good. Sustained UCAN powder. Yeah, and then, you know, some of the gummies, some of the goos. You know, just to give me something during the races. Usually I just pop a couple. Good stuff. And then talk to you about I kind of know your favourite exercise, but what is your favourite exercise? Let's talk about it. So snatches are one of them, but definitely my favourite is a back squat. Oh yeah? Yeah. Banged out 335 for 5. Yeah, it felt really good. Dude, you're catching me. That's the goal. So no, it feels good. I feel strong when I do it. Yeah. And you know, to have at least one of the exercises that isn't, you know, beating me up every single time, that one I feel good at it, you know. Yeah. I like that. Do you like the strength training? Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. And then even a big thing lately has been my recovery mobility. It's kind of been like my focus for this year. That's right. So I actually subscribed to Go On Mobility, so I've been doing daily stretches. The other day in the front rack, you know, for the first time, my front rack grip is improving. Yeah, that was amazing seeing that. Yeah, you know, so it's really the little things, and you know, I have a list of goals here, you know, things that I want to accomplish. And, what are they, if you care to share? There's a whole list of them. What's number 3? Give me the top 3 that you'd like to achieve in the next 6 months. So 400-pound back squat is at the top. Double unders, which I've been working on. And you did a few today. Yeah, felt good. Good. And then bar muscle up is in the future. Good stuff. Yeah. Awesome. All right, mate. Well, thanks for spending a little time with me today, and I want to congratulate you on being our January member of the month. January, February member of the month. Double. Expand the months. Exactly. Mate, really happy and proud of you. You've got a beautiful, nice blue barbell in there too. It's the orange one. Orange one. Sorry, Joe's is the blue one. The blue. I couldn't get blue because Joe had it. You wanted blue? So I went for my second favorite color, so I went for the orange. Good on you, mate. Mate, great having you. All the best, mate. Oh, thank you. Cheers, mate.